health disparities have always existed for the African American community. Their underlying medical conditions, the diabetes, the hypertension, the obesity, the asthma, those are the kind of things that wind them up in the ICU and ultimately give them a higher death rate. It will end. We will get over coronavirus, but there will still be health disparities, which we really do need to address in the African American community. Thanks.
Well said.
So as a country and a community, we have to start doing a better job of strengthening and keeping our immune system strong. When we train our bodies to breathe diaphragmatically, we train our bodies to receive and retain more oxygen. This helps strengthen your T cell function, which is your immunity, and also your lymphocyte production, which is also your immunity. These are the levels that fall when people get cancer or sick with certain viruses. Heart disease. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 1 in every 4 deaths in the United States occurs as a result of heart disease. 4 major risk factors of heart disease are high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, and diabetes, which as a community, African Americans have higher rates of.
More than $1 billion spent annually on advertising to Blacks and Hispanics, 86% of spending targeting Black consumers and 82% aimed at Hispanics was for junk food and sugary drinks.
Diaphragmatic breathing reduces the risk for heart disease by stabilizing blood sugar levels and lowering blood pressure. Diabetes. Just over 1 in 10 people have diabetes and approximately 1 in 3 people have prediabetes. Diabetes is the problem where your pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin or your body doesn't use insulin the way it's supposed to. When we breathe the right way, what happens is your insulin beta cells strengthen. So when you strengthen these beta insulin receptors, your body's in a much better position to produce insulin or manage insulin in a more effective way. COPD. Diaphragmatic breathing is especially important for people with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. In COPD, air can become trapped in the lungs, which keeps the diaphragm pressed down. This causes it to weaken and work much more less efficiently. Diaphragmatic breathing can help people with COPD strengthen the diaphragm, which in turn helps them use less effort and energy to breathe. Anti-aging. The more you breathe, the more you produce human growth hormone. It's HGH that helps you lose weight and build lean mass. It's your anti-aging hormone. The more you breathe, the younger you look. You can't reverse aging completely, but like we said earlier, today most of us age much faster than we should. So diaphragmatic breathing is your natural anti-aging pill. Feel-good factor. So many people today don't feel good naturally. Feeling good should become natural to us, and that's what happens when we have the right amount of oxygen in our body. Oxygen produces the right amount of serotonin and endorphins, which naturally helps us feel good. Which is why when you exercise, you feel good because you release endorphins. When you eat dark chocolate, it produces serotonin, which makes you feel good. I mean, we all have our vices. But sometimes we need to be reminded we have all we need to naturally feel good.